Good evening. How are you? Well, it's Tuesday, so it's not Monday anymore. So that's always just a good thing. It's been a really, it's been a really interesting week for me. I went from buying probably the cleanest, uh, just best overall ATV I've ever owned. I'll put a picture in right here. To this. This thing here. Well, if you guys remember a couple of months ago, I put a video about how to buy ATVs. This is how you should do it. This is how it should go every time. Well, it's not going to work that way every single time. Let me elaborate. So this guy is on Facebook Marketplace, right? Which is the best place to buy anything, hands down, no questions asked, except for those who are Facebook illiterate. Let me preach on it. So he had it listed, or he actually hit me up on my ad for, buying ATVs, have cash ready to go, just send me your offers, etc., etc. Say, hey man, I got this 2012 Grizzly 700. Smokes, it's got a little bit of engine noise in the top end. It's, old ATV stuff, not a problem, no big deal. Had 50 of those. I'd say 20, 15, something like that. Anyway, he's like, man, just come get it. I don't want it. I don't need it anymore. What would you offer? It's like 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, I don't know, $2,200. All right, because I'm thinking it barely smokes or it just smokes when it starts up. No. So everything he sent me was completely wrong. All right, let me walk you through it. All right. So first of all, it does start really nice, but here's the thing. That's the start button right here, right? Oh, that's just an absolute no-go. So it's down here. There it goes already. And woo, the smoke show. Now, for those of you who are saying, oh my God, it's cold. No, it's far from cold. I've been riding it like off and on for 2 hours. Far from cold. But it smokes like that the entire time it runs. Okay, so first red flag. Everyone loves a red flag. First red flag. Second red flag. This dude would not answer Facebook. I swear I would message him at 6 o'clock in the morning and he'd finally reply back at 7 o'clock at night. So it was a 13-hour dead period where I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? So that happened. So anyway, finally, I got him to send me his address. And I was like, I will be there tonight after 7. Just be there, okay? So anyway, I show up at his house about 7:30, 7:45. And I pull up, LEDs blowing, 14-foot trailer, 16-foot truck. You can't miss me. I sit in my truck for 10 minutes just hoping the guy just walks out of his door because I don't like knocking people's doors because dogs don't like that stuff. Okay? So, nothing. I get nothing. Dude comes out finally after I knock on the door. He's like, oh man, you here for the Grizzly? I'm like, yeah, been here 10 minutes, but yeah, I'm here. Yeah, let's go look at it. So he's like, well, follow me. So it's pitch black. Right? I'm walking through this dude's backyard. Never met before, never even seen before, never been to his house before, nothing. I'm walking through the pitch black darkness into his backyard. Red flag number 2. All right? Anyway, we get back there. I start to kind of see under one of the street lights. I start to kind of see the Grizzlies. I'm like, okay, at least there's an ATV back here. That's a good sign. I get back there. He's like, let me put my truck around. I got to jump it off. Red flag number 3. Batteries toast. Great. 3 red flags so far. What am I doing here? I should probably just turn around and run. Stick around. It gets better. I promise. Anyway, so finally get the bike jumped off. It starts and runs. Sounds like trash, like you just heard. And I'm like, dude, this is not good. This is just not good at all. But anyway, I'm like, all right, well, let me get it pulled up the front yard, put it on a street light so I can actually look at it. It's just rough. It's stickers are, gone. This contraption kind of here, It's got vacuum cleaner lines ran for the snorkel. Let me see if I can get you an idea of what the snorkel looks like. There it is. That's the snorkel tube. That's a vacuum cleaner hose. It's a vacuum cleaner hose. Anyway, so I'm like, all right, well, it runs. Let me put it in gear. Let me see if it'll drive. Well, for whatever reason, I guess sitting or whatever, this thing just would not put it in gear. Homeboy's over here, like, hitting it, like, shoving it into gear. And I'm like, oh, my God. Red flag number 4, okay? But I look, I'm like, it's got really nice tires. Like, really clean, like, almost brand new tires. The body's in 4 out of 10 shape. But it's got, all the plastics are there. The seat's not just pure foam. It's actually got a little bit of stuff left on it. You know, it's got most of its stuff. The gauge, I discovered, is just dead. So that's great. So I'm like, all right, well, you got it in gear. Fine. I'm like, I'm going to go for a drive real quick. Make sure it does what it's supposed to do. And it does. It runs decent for a 450, not a 700, as I discovered tonight. Red flag number 5. Okay. Took me 24 hours to figure that one out because I didn't get home till 9 o'clock last night. But we get towards the... Anyone drink Coors Banquet? Yeah? I don't like it. But I'm going to drink it. Anyway, I get out tonight. For whatever reason, it decides it actually wants to run better and drive better. So it's now going in gear flawlessly, all that stuff. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I have now reached the negotiation steps. Okay, I've done everything I need to do. I've talked to the guy, I've looked it over, I've driven it, I've examined it, I've gone through front to back. You know, I've gone through all my steps. So now it's negotiation time. Remember, I offered to do $2,200 through the little Facebook Messenger thing, right? Sight unseen, offering $2,200. So I'm sitting there and I'm doing the Richard Rawlings, just whispering to myself, right? You know, the little under the breath stuff, right? The Richard Rawlings signature negotiation tactics. I'm like, dude, I'd be comfortable at like 800. He's like, It's like, damn. He's like, yeah. He's like, I think you're right. You know more about it than I do. You know, you do this for a living, which I do, but I don't. It's like, you do this for a living. You know more about it than I do. It's like, all right. I guess that'll work. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, he was way too cool about that. Like, way too cool. Like, I could have offered him like $200 and probably got the thing. But I'm not going to do that because it runs and drives. I'm not going to be that, you know, D-bag to be like, I'll give you $200. No. So I do the first time ever, and doing this 50 some odd times, first time ever, I've out negotiated myself. I walk to the truck, I grab my cash bag, I'm counting out hundreds, and I stopped when my gut said stop. It was 6. And then I grabbed a 50 out. I was like, we'll do 650, just make it a little bit better, because I really didn't want to have a dirty conscience. Like, I was like, I'll do 650. So I handed the dude 650. I was like, this is actually really where I'm comfortable. And he was like, well, okay, you know more than I do. I guess I'll take it. I was like, what? All right, well, let's put it on the trailer and let's get it loaded up. And of course, it wouldn't go in gear. So we're sitting there pushing the trailer, just, you know, reaffirming that 650 number was the right way to go. So anyway, so I bought the bike for $650, got it home. Now all of a sudden today it wants to actually go in gear and do what it's supposed to do. I pulled some of the stupid snorkel stuff off, but left some of it because it's all redneck and jerry-rigged. And I already kind of have it sold, kind of, sort of, to the same guy that bought the, if you go back a few videos, I bought an actual Grizzly 660 I thought was a 700, but it's actually a 660. Similar situation, the bike was trashed, didn't really know much about it. Got it for a steal, bought it, sold it to the buddy. Same buddy wants to buy this 450. This 450. But here's the thing. They always say in business the best practice is to never deal with family or friends. Well, yes and no. Okay, if you have buddies who are certified ASE mechanics, technicians, etc., they're not going to want to work on cars on the weekends. They're going to want to work on ATVs, dirt bikes, motorcycles, whatever, go-karts, you name it, because that's way off the beaten path. Now that's obviously not going for every technician and mechanic out there. Some of y'all, when you get done Friday, you hang your wrenches up, don't pick them back up till Monday morning. And I totally understand that. Trust me, I get it. I was an advisor. I hated having to give people advice on Saturday and Sunday. I get it. Okay. Anyway, so the whole point of this whole video, this is a very short video, but I had to document this story for some of you that are like, don't believe me on how easy it is to buy this stuff, which there's some comments, and I get some comments on my videos where it's like, dude, I just bought this for this much, and I bought this for this much, and, you know, hell yeah, do it, keep it up. You know, that's, if I'm even reaching some people who get excited by the fact they're not the only ones doing this, trust me, I've been in your shoes. I know what it's like to feel like, when am I going to screw this up? Okay? I promise you, you will lose a few. I've lost 3 so far of 50. I've lost 3. All right? I don't like it, but I'll accept that I'm not perfect and I never will be. And I don't freaking want to be. Anyway, so I'm just letting you know in this video, you can literally go to some dude's house and drop $1,500 off your offer. And they may freaking take it, because I promise you, cash in hand is always better than cash over the phone. Every single time. Anyway, I digress. Listen, guys, I still have stickers. I'll throw a picture up right here. I'm also throw a picture up after this of a dude in the mountains of North Carolina hit me up, said, hey, dude, send me a sticker. I sent him one. He put on his ATV. Guys, listen, if I send you a sticker, and they're free stickers. Free stickers. I pay for postage and everything. Just send me your address. And you put it on your machine, I will put it on this channel. Okay? So do that. Just send me your address, ask me for a sticker. I got a company that sends me super cheap. Doesn't cost me a whole lot. So I get them when I order, you know, other apparel, which I have more shirt. Hell yeah. Old channel name, what up? I have more shirts coming. And I have a design for a sweatshirt that I'll show you when it gets here. It's really cool. I'm all about thin blue line, you know, military, all that stuff. So when it gets here, I'll show it to you. It's a really sick design. And the new shirt I have has the grunt style American flag on the shoulder. But like I said, when they all get here, I'll show it to you. I got more stickers on order. Eventually, I want to order like 1,000 roll of stickers and just start sending them out to anybody who wants them. We'll see. But with that all being said, guys, this was more of storytelling. This Grizzly is already sold. I am, however, if y'all remember the T-Rex from about 6 months ago. Oh, no, it was like a year ago because it was cold. I'm buying 4 bikes tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. from the guy that sold me the T-Rex. So y'all stick around for that. I've got 2 King Quad 700s coming, a Polaris 500, and a first time for me, a CF Moto. So we're going to test that out and try it out. That might be my winter bike. I don't know. We'll see. So stick around, guys. Listen, we just rolled past 400 subscribers last night. So this is kind of a 400 subscriber video. Listen, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, it's not that I don't understand it, but if you don't hit that subscription bell, you won't get the blow up notifications from me. Okay? So just do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. If you want to shoot a comment, shoot a comment. If you want to hit that bell. Anyway, guys, I'm going to enjoy some more of the Rocky Mountains for my evening. Peace.